Hi, I'm Becky. I first started working as a Rennie Hospice at home nurse 9 years ago. At Rennie Peace, our nurses provide care and support to patients and families in their own home or at our inpatient unit 7 days a week, 365 days per year. It costs £50,000 for one nurse to provide this care for a year. But I know from personal experience that the comfort it brings to patients and families is priceless. I know this because last year my wonderful mum Sue became a patient of our Hospice at Home team. Mum was a nurse. She trained at UCH in London, and then in 1989 she joined Iain Rennie Hospice at Home, as it was then, and when she retired she had worked her way up to Director of Nursing. I think she just felt really passionate about people receiving the kind of care that the organisation offered, and latterly she wanted more and more people to receive that care. And I hadn't ever thought that I would go into nursing, but I joined Rennie Grove in 2014 as a Hospice at Home nurse.
Hi, come on in. We're just in here.
When Mum was diagnosed, she was very unwell very quickly, so I was keen for the hospice to get involved as soon as possible. I know what that service offers, I know what that support looks like, and I knew that we needed it, and it felt right from the beginning. She'd not long retired. It was a lot for us to come to terms with the fact that she was in a position where she now needed the care of the service that she had devoted so much of her career to. And being on the receiving end of that care was an entirely new experience and completely eye-opening. And it gave me a completely new perspective on what our patients and their families go through. And I learned that we all had different needs of the service. Mum was reassured, we were reassured. And it meant then that she got the care she needed at the time that she needed it, and she was pain-free, comfortable, peaceful, and in the place that she wanted to be. Mum loved the sea, and her wish from the moment she was diagnosed was to get to the sea. We found a few days that we thought it might be possible, and actually the hospice encouraged us to do this trip. We knew that it would probably be the last time that we got Mum away, and they made sure that she had all of her medication in place and that we had enough stock to take away, and we had their support and the support of the palliative consultant, and we knew that we could call if we needed any advice. To see her as excited as she was in the car on the way down that she'd actually got this opportunity to go to the sea was priceless. And on the final day I thought we need to try and get her in the sea one more time. It'd gone out so far. We tried the wheelchair, we couldn't get the wheelchair on the sand, it wouldn't work obviously. And my sister and I went and spoke to the Coast Guards, and they brought their truck down. And they drove her down to the water and helped her out to paddle. So she had this one last paddle, it was really emotional. And we got her home, and within, I think it was a week to 8 days later, Mum died. And we couldn't have done that if we'd not felt that support around us to do it.